Welcome to the College Investor Audio Show, where we talk about the biggest issues impacting millennial money, from student loan debt to side hustles to building wealth. We will show you how to get out of debt so that you can build real wealth for the future.
Hey there, welcome to the College Investor Audio Show. Today we take a look at where to find medical residency and relocation loans. Let's get right to it, shall we? So as you explore your options to help you pay for your stint in a medical residency, you will quickly realize that traditional education loans will not help you. Since a medical residency is not quite a traditional educational expense, many fourth-year medical students starting their residencies need to look for medical residency and relocation loans that are designed to help fund this chapter of your education. The good news is that you'll find many options for medical residency and relocation loans. But where should you start your search to ensure you get a good deal? We'll take a closer look in this piece. What is a medical residency and relocation loan? First, let's define it. This type of loan is a unique type of private student loan that helps you cover the costs of becoming a doctor beyond your classroom expenses. You can use the funds you obtain through a medical residency and relocation loan to cover the following costs: residency application fees, interview travel expenses, moving and shipping costs, internship expenses, textbooks and study guides, board exam review courses, and fees. Most student loan providers will not allow you to borrow money beyond the cost of your traditional schooling. However, it's easy to see how the costs beyond the classroom can add up quickly on your path to becoming a doctor. Suppose you're looking at the upcoming expenses you face as you pursue a residency and wonder how in the world you'll pay for it. In that case, a medical residency and relocation loan could be the answer. After all, most medical students don't have thousands of dollars just sitting around to cover travel and moving expenses as they start the next chapter of their life. Instead of letting your minimal resources hold you back at this critical juncture in your career, a medical residency and relocation loan can actually help you move forward confidently. And here's where to find those medical residency and relocation loans. So here are the top options. Sallie Mae Medical Residency and Relocation Loans. Sallie Mae. You probably know that name by now. Very recognizable name in the student loan space, so it's not surprising that they would offer medical residency and relocation loans either. So through Sallie Mae, you can borrow up to $30,000. The funds can be used to cover tons of expenses related to medical residency, including moving costs, travel, and board examination fees. These loans can be used for 3 different types of residencies: medical, podiatry, and veterinary. With that, many students can find the resources they need through this loan. Sallie Mae offers competitive rates too. If you go with this type of loan, you'll enjoy a deferred repayment. You won't have to make any payments while you're in school if you are enrolled at least half-time. Plus, there's a grace period of 3 years after you graduate, or 9 months if you leave school or drop into a less than half-time status. Discover Residency Loans. They offer students an option with 0 fees, which means no application, origination, or late fees will be coming your way. That's nice. You can borrow up to $18,000 through this option for several residency types, including allopathy, dentistry, optometry, osteopathy, pharmacy, podiatry, and veterinary medicine. Other students in their residency periods in the field of nursing, occupational therapy, physical therapy, or physician assistants can borrow up to $5,000. In order to apply, you must be currently enrolled in your senior year of a graduate health professionals program or have graduated from medical school in the last 12 months. Once you take out the loan, you can use it to cover your residency, internship, relocation expenses, and board exam fees too. You won't have to make payments until 9 months after you graduate, and the standard repayment term is 20 years. Citizens Medical Residency Loans. All right, so Citizens Bank allows students enrolled half-time in their second or later year of medical school to take out medical residency loans. You'll also qualify if you graduated within the last 12 months. However, you must plan to participate in a residency after graduation. The residencies allowed include medical, dentistry, podiatry, veterinary, osteopathy, or optometry. You'll be able to borrow up to $20,000 to cover your residency-related expenses. If you take out this loan, you can defer the repayment while you're in school. Additionally, you can request an extension on the deferment period for up to 48 months while completing your residency program. Laurel Road, personal loans for residents and fellow. Laurel Road offers a unique spin to residency loans. If you're a physician or dentist within 12 months of completing your training with a signed contract to practice upon completion, then you can borrow up to $80,000. If you don't have a signed contract while you're still in training, then you can only borrow between $30,000 and $45,000 based on the training year you are completing. For example, if you are a fellow, you can borrow up to $45,000. If you are in your first year of training, then you can only borrow up to $30,000. When you take out this personal loan as a resident or fellow, you can use the funds for almost anything. As a personal loan, you won't have to use the funds exclusively for your residency expenses. Instead, the funds can be used for making home improvements or maybe funding a major expense. The repayment terms for these loans range from 5 to 7 years, and the payments can be as low as $25 a month. The low monthly payment is a nod to the investment you're making in your financial future. So, with all that said, should you take out a medical residency and relocation loan? Well, as you approach the final stretch of your medical education, you might see expenses looming on the horizon. If you can't cover those expenses without the help of a loan, then you'll have to consider medical residency and relocation loans as an option. Of course, you should do everything in your power to avoid taking on more debt, but it might not be avoidable in some cases. How much should I borrow through a medical residency and relocation loan? Don't borrow more than you need to. Take some time to tally up the projected costs of your residency and relocation before deciding on a loan amount. You won't want to be stuck taking out a larger loan than you need to. The bottom line: a medical residency and relocation loan can help you cover the costs at this important point in your educational journey. So take the time to shop around for the best rates and terms for you before signing on the dotted line. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for being a part of this and stopping by today. If you want to know more, find out some more resources on this, you can see it at thecollegeinvestor.com. Just type in the search bar where to find medical residency and relocation loans. You'll find it. Again, it's at thecollegeinvestor.com.